All of us feel inspired by his work. It's a palette, you know? It's like paint. The mixture of experimentation and the craft of moving forward, whatever that may be. For us, it's sound, it's our livelihood, it's everything. For us, his work has been so much about discovery. It's language.
It's just a really pure way to communicate, and it's universal.
And music makes people feel good.
Yeah.
And it's healing. We're gonna heal the world too.
Our initial tie to Toubab Krewe is pretty personal. When my dad was quite ill, near the last kind of month of his life, he was bedridden, and he was having trouble sleeping. So he was up listening to music in the middle of the night, which is not something he did that often. He really liked quiet when he was not working in sound all day long. And my older sister came down to check on him in the morning, and she asked him, "How do you sleep?" And he said, "You know, I didn't sleep." And she was concerned, we were all concerned that he wasn't getting good sleep. And she said, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that." And he said, "Don't be." He said, I was up listening to Stephen Heller's son's CD all night. I was up listening to Toubab Krewe. He said, "You know, they're such damn good musicians, and the music was so good. I just listened to it over and over again." And he apparently started to tear up, and he said, "You know, it was such good music, I just wish that I could dance with Ileana, who was my father's widow." I think what it really exemplifies, well, it exemplifies a lot of things. First of all, it's the power of music for people in general, and for Bob Moog in particular. I know that he, you know, music was his beacon. It was his beacon as the transcendental language that brings people together in community. And he loved working with musicians. I think, you know, he was a very straightforward engineer and loved the way that musicians were so open to all the possibilities. And I think Toubab Krewe is an excellent example of that. We're here with them now in the studio. They're recording a new album, and we've lent them a bunch of our foundation gear, and they have just enthusiastically incorporated it into what they're doing, and it's made its way into a lot of their songs. And once again, I just think it speaks to their openness, but also their enthusiasm to just exploring the boundaries of what they're doing.
We could even like let it open up, so yeah, like even let it open up like that, and so the last thing you're expecting is, then you got me, and then you drop, you know, we drop that hard just like that. Yeah.
Cool, I like it.
When Dad passed away and we were trying to figure out what to do for his memorial and funeral, of course we knew there had to be musical celebration as a part of the memorial, and we called Toubab Krewe, and my recollection is they were in New Hampshire, and they hightailed it back here to play, and they opened up the memorial and they closed it as well. And at the end of a 4.5-hour memorial of people remembering Bob Moog and his impact on individual lives, on music, and on global culture, we all wound up dancing to Toubab Krewe. Bob Moog really believed in music as this transcendental form of communication that brings people together in community. It brings diverse people, you know, of ages and ethnicities and political beliefs and religions. It brings people together.
The prospect of what the Moog Museum is going to offer with hands-on ability to play music and mess around with these incredible instruments that he's invented. If I had been a kid and had the opportunity to do that, I think my whole world would have been flipped upside down in a good way. You know, I think I would have gotten into music in a whole new way. And I think music is such a vital part to any kid's upbringing.
in and have a potentially transformative experience there, ideas that occur to you while there are inspirations that come that you may not discover till much later or right away, who knows, but the potential for what it may inspire and the meetings of minds that it may deliver, it's really exciting.
I'm excited about the Moog legacy really taking its rightful place in this town and creating an opportunity for young people to, to learn and explore sound and music, and to me just fits into the whole vision of this being really a hub, like a real great place for musicians to come and nurture their art.
The Moogseum, I think, is just going to be all around a great idea and a great addition to the Asheville art scene. Especially, it's going to have a performance space as well, from what I understand. I'm sure there's going to be some wild performances going on there.
That's needed everywhere, and the Moog Foundation, I mean, Moog was one of the most creative minds of our time, and what a great experience. I can't wait to go.
Well, I know that everybody in this whole entire world is in the same boat on the search for something right. I know that everybody in this whole entire world is in the same boat on the search for something nice. Now, if you live your life and love it, you love your life and lead it, or take the time to give it and know that you have got it, or you know that it will always be for you, for you.
I think at the end that, Bob Moog was an innovator and a scientist. He was an engineer. But in the end, he was really a humanist. His motivation was really that community, bringing people together, and this is, the language that he was able to help out with.
And if you live that deep and you feel that deep, it'll be for you. And if you live that deep and you feel that deep, it'll be for you. I'm so high and waiting on a vision gone. So high and feeling strong, a feeling that long away. And if you live that deep and you feel that deep, it'll be for you. And if you feel that